Oh, Mr. O'Reilly.
The O'Reilly Factor is on tonight.
You can love them for years, but still, they can turn on you.
America's most famous actress stars in the Culture Quiz tonight. And Russia's most famous word lady pays us another visit. And then, our go-to gal for political words, Marina, don't let the package fool you, makes a return trip to the Factor. Coming up. New study says cell phones may be dangerous to your health. Kelly and Wheel are investigating the legal implications of that. And next, Marina has some political words for us. Don't miss this one. We hope you stay tuned for those reports. Personal story segment tonight. One of the most popular websites in America is called HotForWords, where a young Russian lady, Marina, puts forth about the real meaning of what we say every day. Marina's latest assignment, political words. I spoke with her yesterday. So, have you decided who you're going to vote for?
Oh, I actually, not so, because I can't vote. I have.
You're not an American citizen
no,
yet?
Not
I
yet.
thought you were.
I have a green card, but I have to wait another, I think, 4 years.
Okay, so you're not going to commit fraud and try to sneak in there?
No.
All right, I'm glad. So I don't want to see you deported back to Russia. That wouldn't be good.
God.
You know, we put you in a little uniform, you'd invade Georgia. That's not where we want you, Marina.
No, not me.
All right, we have political words. We're going to start off with liberal. Where does that come from?
The word liberal comes from the Latin word liber, which means freedom.
Oh, freedom!
And it basically literally means a free man instead of a slave. It's used to describe the college degree, liberal arts,
right,
which is basically what you study when you don't know what to do.
There are so many liberals on college campuses that just came...
Exactly. Then in the 17th century, it was a negative word because it used to describe lawless foreigners. Then it changed its meaning in 1800s. It used to describe basically wanting to change the old laws of the government.
A new approach.
A new approach,
which is what it is now?
From exactly what is now.
Okay. Conservative.
Conservative also comes from the Latin word conservare, which means to keep, to preserve, to keep safe. Which is really interesting because people think that the Conservative Party will be the one that keeps safe, you know, that keep people safe from terrorism.
Right.
So, conservative was introduced into English language by William Crocker in 1830, and he was a British author. And he came up with a term to replace the other political party that was called the Tories. And the Tories were always changing the laws, and he didn't like it. So he came up with a new term, conservative.
So we want to keep the old stuff because we think it works.
Yeah, that the word itself is pretty conservative because it hasn't changed its original meaning.
The next one is libertarian, the people who want to do whatever they want to do.
Exactly. Libertarian is the opposite of necessitarian. It basically means living of a free will instead of by necessity. And it also comes from the Latin word liber, which means freedom.
The liberal, right.
But a libertarian is one who believes in no government at all.
Right. In 1920, you may not know this, but in America, that were the roaring 20s. Where people wanted to do whatever they wanted to do.
Oh.
They wanted to get drunk, they wanted to fool around. That was very permissive.
Okay.
So that's why I think the word libertarian rose up with that connotation in that time.
Oh, I think so. You're right. You're right.
Now, the last one is socialist.
Socialist. I like this one because it kind of referred to my country, old Russia.
Well, they were communists, but you were just a little girl when that was.
I was like a tiny girl, but I had to study history. So socialism comes from the Latin word socius, which means a comrade, an ally, or one who shares with. And it was first introduced by the followers of Owen. His name was Robert Owen.
The followers of Robert Owen.
Yeah, and he was
wanted to live on a commune, right?
Exactly. He created a commune of 3,000 people.
And they all share everything.
Everything. The land, the property, the community was all controlled.
Shoes.
God,
everything. It was
food.
terrible.
And it doesn't matter how, you know, how hard you work. You have to share it with everything, with everybody.
In America, socialist is not a good thing. Now in Russia, your mom still lives in Moscow.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you say you're a socialist, how do they?
I mean, nobody liked it there back then because it doesn't matter.
They don't like the word socialist in Russia.
No, because it doesn't matter how hard you work, you still have to share it with everybody. So what's the inspiration to work harder or to work at all?
So Russians feel the same way that Americans do about socialism.
Socialism. Nobody liked it back then.
And you're a very good example of somebody who is a capitalist. There she is, all right, escape from that system. Marina, always a pleasure.
I'll see you soon again, hopefully.
And please email us with pithy comments from anywhere in the world, O'Reilly@FoxNews.com, O'Reilly@FoxNews.com. Name and town if you wish to opine. And we're going to be positive this evening. When writing to us, please be, as I told Steve Doocy, sagacious. Sagacious. Excellent word.